up? It's your girl Katie, aka Action Jackson, back with another video. Today we're gonna get ready. I'm actually trying to make sure there's nothing like crazy in the background. Not that you can really see, that's my clothing basket, but whatever, that's really not that deep. If there's anything else crazy in the background, just ignore it, homegirl. I'm getting ready because, surprise, surprise, as always, I am late. I should have been started getting ready. I'm going out tonight. I am hosting at the club. Your girl, Ari the Don, is coming. Ari Fletcher, like Ari the Don, is coming to Milwaukee. And I am hosting tonight, whatever, for her. So I'm about to get ready. I was supposed to be ready to leave my house by 8:30. It's 7:30. Hair is not crimped. Face is not on. I do know what I'm wearing to the T though. So at least that helps. But I'm going to try to do my makeup real quick. We're going to get ready together. And I'm going to answer a couple little questions that are on my phone. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry. My eye is itching. I'm going to answer a couple questions that I got off of Instagram. Y'all sent me some questions. We're going to do those. We're going to talk a little bit. I'm going to sip a little bit. I do have like a little tiny shot. Y'all, I'm not drinking no Don Reposado tonight. I'm drinking Tito's. I want to try Tito's because Don, I feel like there's something wrong with it. We're not going to get into that. That's a whole nother discussion. And I also have the cute little pink Red Bull. That's like 3 shots. We'll take another one later. And of course, as always, before I get into the video, make sure y'all like and subscribe. Join the family. There's more videos to come. I already prepped my skin with, I washed my face and then I put on my Belief moisturizer. I also put on some of this Laneige moisturizer that I got from Sephora. For my primer, I'm going to use this Hourglass Vanish and I'm going to mix it with some of this Maybelline Grippy. This shit is good. I really like this. They actually sent me a package. They sent me the grippy one and they sent me the jelly one. This is it. This one's more of like a matte. I like a cute like glow. Like I like matte. I like a soft blend, but I don't really necessarily like super matte makeup, if that makes sense. Like if I had to choose between matte and like glowy makeup, I would choose glowy every time. Get a little bit of this. Y'all, I have a visitor that needs to go the hell home. I'm gonna let my face dry a little bit. I have an additional light I think I'm about to hook up to. Period, Pool. Now it's giving YouTube lighting. Yeah, now it's giving YouTuber for sure. Y'all gotta subscribe just off that. So somebody asked me what kind of tripod is that. I'm assuming you're talking about the tripod my camera was on. My tripod that I use for my big camera, which is a Sony a7 III, is a Sunpack. It's a Sunpack Ultra 6000 PG tripod. I really like that. It's very sturdy for my camera because the Sony camera is huge. But yeah, that is a tripod that I use. I really like it. I got it from Best Buy. I'll link it down below actually. So if y'all are interested, but yeah, it's a really good tripod for bigger like DSLR cameras. My thoughts on toxic friendships and relationships. I mean, it's 2025. Cut them off. I don't believe in no kind of toxic relationship with nobody. And I do mean nobody. I don't give a fuck who you are. Do what's best for you and your mental and your life, because shit, at the end of the day, don't nobody gotta live that life and live in that body but you. And so if you're not really like comfortable, you should do whatever you gotta do to get comfortable real quick. I think my primer and stuff has set in. So I use the NARS Radiant Longwear foundation. This is in the color Syracuse. I'm not gonna lie, every time I do my makeup, I am applying it to a freshly washed face, so I do this. Some people don't do what works for you. But yeah, when it comes to like the toxic relationship and friendship stuff, for one, that's not really your friend. If it's like a toxic type of situation, it's not really your friend. I feel like regardless of who it is, it might come a time where like y'all get into it. But what I call toxic is like, you know, it's not just like regular like ups and downs of a relationship. It's more than that. It's definitely more unhealthy than it should be. Like, I don't want to say every relationship is unhealthy, but like I'm sure there are people that argue in every relationship, and even if people argue, there's such thing as healthy arguing. Like, really communicating your feelings and going back and forth is not really even arguing. It would be more so like just having a conversation. But y'all get what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't count every single thing as toxicity, but y'all know when it's like something that it shouldn't be. Like, you know. So I feel like just let that go, because like I said, at the end of the day, you the only person that gotta live in your body, that gotta live your life. Like, you gonna let them make, and we only live one fucking time. So it's like, dang, I'm literally never gonna be, like I just said this the other day, like, I'm literally never gonna be 21 again. I'm never gonna be 18 again, 16, none of that. Like, all of them ages where you just like was not living in the moment or just like worried about the wrong stuff. Like, I don't want to carry on the rest of my life like that. So you gotta do what's right for you, so you can enjoy shit. You get one little shot. So you better make it count. This is concealer. The rest of the concealer that I had on the back of my hand. And I usually only use concealer, y'all. And I need to put some more foundation on. Like, I be a thing. Like, I like makeup, but I don't like heavy, crazy makeup, you know? I be trying to go not as light as possible, because I definitely be wearing a full bead. I don't know what I be doing, but it don't be too much and it don't be too little. But sometimes it be too little, and it be like, it don't be giving what I wanted to give. And I know right now I want to give like bad, like beat. So I need to put some more on. And to me, I feel like this foundation definitely oxidizes, because I be feeling like I'm super like light before I finish my whole face, and then I'll be just fine. Like, I feel like I look really light right now, especially on my chin, just because I have more dark marks there. So I feel like I need more coverage there. Blend it to your neck, okay? I'm tired of the face mask, y'all. We gotta do better. Yeah, I usually blend it into there. I'm gonna have to use a different brush and wet it, because it kind of dried down a little too much. Oh, this is a good question. What made you start YouTube, and is it what you expected it to be? What made me start YouTube, I feel like I've told this story a lot, and I feel like a lot of other creators like have this similar story, but I feel like I just turned 26. So I definitely grew up in like a YouTube era. Like, I feel like I watched YouTube more than I watched regular TV. And I still kind of am like that, but I definitely feel like I watched YouTube a lot more than I watched regular TV. And I've always loved like the YouTube girls. Like, YouTube has always been my thing. I've been making YouTube. I've had a YouTube channel for forever, but I've been making YouTube videos since like the 5th grade. Like, my first real YouTube video I remember making was like just a montage of me singing plenty different songs. Like, I was singing Call Me Maybe. I was singing like Justin Bieber, like plenty different songs. I was just singing, and I looked a mess. I was like 11 or 12, but it was just like me having fun. And I always loved, like I said, the fashion girlies, the makeup girlies. Like, I never was big into like prank YouTube, or like, I wasn't really even into couples YouTubes. The only time I would watch like a couples channel was if it was a girl that I liked, and then she got in a relationship, and then they was just posting each other. So yeah, like, it's the certain YouTubers, some of the YouTubers that I watch now, I have been watching for years. Like, them is my girls. But yeah, it just, what made me want to get into YouTube was I always was on it. I was always watching it, and I really just liked like posting about your day, and like about what you wore, and makeup tips and fashion tips. Like, it was always just like such a cute thing to me. So that was why I wanted to do it. And then once I started doing it, I just really liked it, regardless if I was getting the views or not. Because like I said, I've had a channel for forever. And I definitely haven't always been consistent. I'm really not as consistent as I should be now. But I'm better. And we're going to clap for that. Because small steps for big giants, boo. Don't play. I personally feel like I'm definitely more consistent than I used to be. But I haven't always been consistent. And that doesn't like deter me from making videos. Like, I don't care if 5 people watch my videos. I'm still going to post. Because I personally feel like I'm good at what I do. And if I just did it, who knows where it would take me. So yeah, that's what made me start YouTube. And it just like, I did it and I just like fell in love with it. Like, I really like it. I feel like I'm good at it. I feel like I have a good personality for it. I like to edit, even though that shit takes time and it be stressing me out. I like to edit. I like to film. I like learning like different aspects of it. I like connecting with people all over the world, and just like, it's just a really cool thing, and it's a really cool community. So I do love y'all down. Like, believe it or not, I do love y'all down. Every single one of y'all that literally take the time out to watch my videos and engage and support me. Like, I really do love y'all. I really do love y'all. So yeah, that's what made me want to start. Hopefully we get to, you know, some new heights this year, some new levels. New levels for sure. That's like one of the biggest things on my YouTube. I mean, on my vision board this year was YouTube. Like, I literally called this my YouTube year. Like, I really feel like I'm gonna do really, really well on this platform this year if I just put in the work. Like, it has nothing to do with like the platform itself. It's just, or just like me having a feeling. It's just that I know that if I did the work, it could take me far. But don't like, a reason why I said, even when I wasn't getting the views, I still was like cool with it. Y'all gotta understand, for one, like, building on any platform takes time. Where is my, is that it? Okay, yeah. Building on any platform takes time. But for some reason, YouTube's so fucking hard. Like, it's literally like, I feel like for YouTube, you either gotta, it's either that like you're really hella consistent and people mess with your content, or you're like really, really pretty, or either you got a following base from like elsewhere and then they just like came to your YouTube. But there are some people that really like just blew up like just quickly. But I feel like YouTube is very hard to like blow up on, especially like nowadays, because a lot of people are doing it more. Like, back in the day, it wasn't as of a saturated market, because I feel like people really didn't used to take this as a job, like social media. Like, it never really was looked at as a job. So like back then, it was like more seldom that girls would be like, oh yeah, like I'm a YouTuber. Like, we wasn't even calling it a content creator. We was mostly calling it a YouTuber, because YouTube was really the only app or like website that people was doing this kind of stuff on. Like, now we got TikTok, now we got Twitch, but we ain't had that shit back in the day. So yeah, like, it really wasn't looked at as like a actual career. But now I feel like that people are seeing that this can really like pay your bills and like, you know, give you real life crazy opportunities. More people want to do it. So it's obviously going to be harder for you to like garner a certain audience, and a lot of it is the same. A lot of people are noticing that people like to watch certain stuff, so everybody is kind of just like doing the same shit, like, if I'm being honest. And I had to be honest with myself about that too. Like, I want my content to just be like authentically like me. Like, I shouldn't feel like I gotta do what somebody else is doing, because what somebody else is doing is not gonna work for you. Let me say it again. What somebody else is doing is not going to work for you, because you're not them. You have to figure out what you have to do to get to where you want to be, literally. You're not them. Like, that's just it, plain and simple. It's not going to work. You can't do what somebody else is doing. You're not them. With that being said, yeah, just keep trying. Honestly, don't give up, especially with YouTube, because like I keep saying, it's hard. Like, it's hard for everybody. So don't think it's just because it's you, or God don't want you to get no views. Maybe it's not for me. Maybe I should quit. No, that's when the big dogs is mad. Y'all think everything was really just easy for Beyonce? And that's really how like people is like hard bodies is made. Like, that's when that dog come out, for real. My friend Ryan just posted something. Shout out Ryan, because she did my nails today. My friend just posted the other day, like, no matter what it is, when you ready to give up, it's somebody else out there doing the same shit that's going 10 times harder than you. So it's like, how bad do you really want it? Like, when you sit there and be like, oh, I don't want to edit tonight, I don't want to do this tonight, like, and this is me, this is how I talk to myself. Like, literally, this is what I tell myself. Like, no, bro, you gotta get up. Like, you gotta think about everything you want, and you gotta think about how you be feeling when you feel like you worth so much more than you're getting. No, you gotta get up and prove it to motherfuckers. What did Kendrick say? Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. For real. You really gotta show niggas. Sorry for my little rant, but like, I feel like a part of my like vibe, I don't even want to say aesthetic, is just like how I talk to myself is how I talk to everybody. Or like, that's the kind of stuff I be posting. Like when I post stuff, I feel like I post a lot of like motivational like posts and quotes and shit like that. And that's because that be the type of shit that I be saying to myself. Like, I be going through it myself and just trying to motivate myself. So I just be looking at the shit and it's like, shit, if I'm getting motivated and inspired by this, I'm sure one of the 1,000 people watching my story right now are gonna feel the same way. So I just repost the shit. But that stuff be for me more than it be for other people. I just be posting it to my page. Hustlers don't stop, they keep going. Let me go. Let me stop. That was, I don't even know if I told y'all what concealer that was. That was an e.l.f. camo concealer. And I'm about to go in with my, I use the camo concealer for the bronzer and the concealer. I'm about to put a dab of my lighter concealer on just for like a highlight under my eye. And then I'm going to go in with my Danessa Myricks. Is this the Yummy Skin Blush? Yeah, Yummy Skin Blush and It Girl. I really like that. And while that sets, I'm going to do my blush. Because I like to blend my blush into my concealer really kind of anyway. Oh, I didn't even answer the second part of the question. It just says, is YouTube what I expected? Honestly, yeah. Like, I kind of knew it wasn't going to blow up overnight because that's literally what everybody says, like, on YouTube. So, it's not that I really expected to blow up. And I've never really had any negative experiences on YouTube. Or, like, any, like, obviously, I'm not, like, a crazy famous type of, like, influencer to be, like, in any drama or nothing like that. So, I've never had nothing crazy happen to me on YouTube. Like, yeah, I feel like it's cool or whatever. Like, I like it. I love it. I actually went to a YouTube creator event. And I'm going to talk about more about that in another video. But, yeah, I went to a creator event last month in April in Milwaukee. And, yeah, that was really nice. So, y'all, it's 7:57. Remember, I was originally supposed to leave by 8:30. It's looking real 9-ish. The wig is already laid though. Actually, let me take this off. That's that. Next question is, do you believe in spoiling your man or only you want to be spoiled? Baby, I am a trick. I like my man. Keyword, my man. My man. My man can get whatever he wants out of me, literally. But when it comes to like somebody that you just messing with, no, I'm not buying you shit. But yeah, I don't see why women be acting like, I feel like y'all don't really be liking y'all man. Because I feel like when you like somebody, period, like if you're out and you see something, you're going to get it for them anyway. Like whether it's a friend, a sibling, anybody, like if you see something and it like really reminds you of a person, or like you just really want to do something nice for that person, you're going to grab it from the store anyway. So like, why wouldn't you want to do that for your significant other? Like, am I tripping? I don't know. I believe in spoiling a man as well, but like it gotta be mutual. I definitely don't be no dummy and be spoiling a man that ain't, you know, ain't spoiling you at all. Don't be spoiling no man and you fresh, okay? You need to be spoiled right along with him, okay? Yeah, don't be doing that. My next question is, do you want to get married and have kids one day? Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like all women be like they want to get married before they have kids, or most women. So yeah, I feel like if you want to have kids, then yeah, you gotta say you want to get married. But some women don't want to get married, and that's completely fine. Like, I won't yuck your yum at all. But I'm just saying, like, usually them two go hand in hand. So yes, hopefully, if everything goes correctly, I will be marrying Ray. So. And I know I look white. Like, that be the thing. I feel like I be looking, like, super white. Like, once I'm, right when I'm finishing my makeup. And then the makeup, like, set in. And you just gotta let it do what it do. You just gotta let it do what it do. It's gonna come together. When it comes to, like, kids. And it's crazy because I was just saying this earlier today. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. If I've always in my life said I wanted 3 kids. I don't know where I got that from. I don't know why I thought I wanted. I mean, like, I don't know. I just feel like 3 was like a perfect number. The more the days go by, I be thinking, like, no lie, like at first I kind of thought like I'd be okay with just having 1 kid, and then I'm like, nah, because it's like I want a girl and I want a boy. So it's like, what if you got pregnant with twins first round? That would low-key be so sweet. That would be like perfect, honestly. A boy and a girl, first time ever having kids, that would be like perfect. But I'm like, I definitely want a boy and I definitely want a girl. So I don't have a choice but to have 2 kids. And then it's like, you're not even guaranteed both genders if you have 2 kids. Like, what if you just get both boys or both girls? Like, that is actually quite insane to think about. And I'm like, I don't think I want like 4 or 5 kids. Like, no, 4 is maxing it. No bullshit. No, really 3 is maxing it. 4 is gassing it. Like, that's you doing the most, boo. So I definitely would not be like heavily considering 4. I'm not even really considering 3. I'm only considering 3 if the first 2 don't do right. So so I hope the first 2 do right, because child, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I know why I look crazy, and it's because I got concealer on my lip. I love the under eye, like a little bit of smoky smoke for the under eye. Love that down. That was a Urban Decay brown pencil. I'm gonna put on some mascara. This is my FanFest, Benefit FanFest. I think I'm gonna spray my face first. So. I could have left that on so I could do my concealer, my lip liner, but that was bugging me too much. My man just walked through the door. I can hear him. Okay, I'm gonna spray my face. Now I'm gonna put my mascara on. This is the NYX Line Loud lip pencil. This is not the color I thought it was gonna be. This is like pinky brown, or like red brown. Not giving what I thought it was gonna give. I'm gonna try to like it. No, oh my god, that looks so crazy on camera. I'm gonna take another shot. I went and got the stuff to do my hair. Like I said, I'm about to do crimps. I'm about to try to straighten out the top before I start the crimps, just so everything could be the same and don't have like no weird lumps or bumps, because y'all know how it is when you do crimps. If you ever crimped your own hair, it'd be kind of irritating. I sprayed some of this Tresemme Keratin Smooth Weightless Silky Shine spray in my hair before I had blow dried it earlier. So I got a little bit of that in my hair. This is some Design Essentials or Designing Spritz African Essence. I don't know why I said Design Essentials, but whatever. It's just some spritz. Just literally keeps your hair in place. Y'all might like got to be, but that spritz is not to be played with, boo. So I got my hot comb here, all warmed up. I thought about putting my clip-ins in, like some clip-ins, just to make it a little thicker, but I don't want to deal with them trying to like slip out of place and be showing. And this, like, you have to be so patient for this shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, definitely not leaving at 8:30. It is 8:22, babe. But like, they're so cute. But this is why I said I'm not taking like really little sections, because that would take even longer. But you want to make sure all the hair stays like uniform. Very cute, y'all see. So I'm just gonna keep doing that. Let me see what other questions I got. I'm not really late because we're not going to the club until later, but we were supposed to go get food. Next question is, what is the hardest part about content creation? I would say like being consistent. That's like the hardest part, because obviously life be lifing, you know. So staying consistent really do be kind of hard. But that's when you gotta like really like sit down and like plan. Usually, I ain't gonna lie, like I didn't used to like plan my content. Like I just kind of felt like any and everything was content, so I would just record any and everything. But now I feel like you have to really be intentional with what you're like doing and posting if you want to really like make an impact or like have influence. So I try to be more smart about what I post and what I do, which is also a hard part because you always kind of feel like you got to do something new or something fun or like reinvent the wheel, when really a lot of content people enjoy is like everyday content. I would say that's probably the hardest part, or just like how much time it takes. Like that's why when people think like it's not a real job, it's actually comical because babe, this feels like a real fucking job. Like the amount of time you spend editing and going through emails and replying to emails and communicating with people and actually doing the work to try to get to like where you want to be is a lot. It can be made easier, obviously. That's why like managers and shit like that exist, but not everybody goes that way, especially not so early on, because it's like, obviously if you just starting, like, you don't need a manager. You don't got nothing coming in. You don't got nothing going on. But y'all get what I'm saying. Next question. What's something you would do differently if you started over with content creation? I would be more consistent. I keep saying that as an answer, but I just feel like I am, and I feel like most creators feel like that. Like if they were more consistent with what they're doing, they could definitely be like farther along in their journey, especially with content creation. But yeah, I would say that. And I would say I would be more like I wouldn't care about like what people think. Like I feel like when I was in like high school and stuff, I didn't talk about it as much or like promote myself as much because I felt like it was like embarrassing. But who gives a fuck? Because now everybody wants to be a fucking content creator. So I should have just been doing that shit freely when I was younger, you know? I really don't have that many questions left, y'all. I have one question left. What's your favorite makeup product you can't live without? Honestly, if we gonna be like honest, like can't live without, it would be like lip gloss. Like if I can only pick one makeup product for the rest of my life, it would definitely be lip gloss. If that even counts as like makeup. But yeah, we'll have to say that. But if I'm being like, you know, like unserious, like what's like my favorite makeup product, like one of my favorites, I will honestly say that Hourglass foundation. That Hourglass foundation is tea for me, for real. I really love that foundation. Okay, y'all, I'm not doing nothing different, obviously, than just crimping my hair. So I'm going to crimp my hair. I'm going to play some music while I get ready just to get myself, you know, in a good little turn-up mood. And then I'm going to just, like, speed it up, and I'm going to come back when I'm done. Like it's one of them ones, I'm like, I'm already knowing, nigga, what? Look ain't real, little nigga, you gotta grind and stay focused. This is the hair. I'm not gonna fluff it, play with it too much, because it's gonna get separated and bigger, like, as the night goes. So I'm just gonna leave it for now. I'm gonna go get dressed, and then I'll come back. But yeah, they're cute. Be back. I'm changing my first hole to put the Akira earring in. And I have on my outfit is from Tier 1 Closet on Instagram. I'm gonna have the name on the screen. All my jewelry is from Akira. Literally necklace, bracelets, and I think these rings are all from Akira except for this one. My man gave me that. I have on some boots that are from Cape Robin, which is essentially Akira, but I bought them from the Cape Robin site. My hair, I'm trying to get it bigger now because I really don't like how the crimps look when they're like not big. So yeah. That's cuter. I'm about to reapply my lip liner and probably put some more blush on, but yeah, it's really cute. It's really cute. It is really cute. I literally almost forgot to do one, but my perfume. Oh, my Burberry downstairs. I don't really feel like going down there to get it either. And that bottle too big. It's not gonna fit in the purse I'm taking, so I should probably just take this Dior because it's the smallest one, or I could take. Babe, Tom Ford or Dior? You're lying. Tom Ford. Okay. Wait, I gotta see which one will smell better with this. Because I put this on. Yeah, It's probably Dior. So I got stank when I go in public. The shorts, really, really cute. They have like this lace detailing swinging on the side. I think it's cute because it matches my boots. And my purse has that detail too. So it just all go together. Yeah, this is the set. It's really cute. And then it's like a long sleeve top. And again, it has that lace right here. It has the lace here on the sides, on the neck part, and on the sleeves. This black bag with this silver detailing, this little cross. And like I said, it has the little hanging tags too. So everything just goes together. I'm surprised I actually have my outfit ready this time. Like usually that'd be the last thing, but no, I think this is cute. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If y'all want to see more of these, let me know. And I will see y'all next time. Right? Say bye.